Hi everybody, this is Garima from Angel Guidance. Today in this clip, I'm doing a weekly reading for the week 20th September to 26th September 2020. I will be using 3 different decks during this reading. One of them is the Soul Trees Oracle cards by Allyson Williams-Yee. Okay. And the second deck is the Life Design cards by Lisa McLoughlin Art. And the third one is the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. I will list the name of all the decks that I'm using in the order I'm using in the description box, so you can get the details over there. What I'm going to do is first I'm going to start with the tea leaf cards over here. I'm going to pick up some guiding messages, more like a theme message for the week, and then we will continue picking up cards from different decks. As I shuffle, I would like to share with you that I have mentioned my Facebook details and my email address in the description box. So if you would like to contact me to book a reading for yourself, please use the Facebook page link, or you can just directly email me your request. Also, I would encourage you to click on the subscribe button so that you can help me and support me, and also click on the bell icon so that every time I upload a new video on my page, you receive a notification. Okay, so let's see what are the guiding messages that we have for this week. And these are so many cards, and it's a little difficult for me to fit them in my hand. Okay, we'll take the first card over here. Let's see. Angels, please help us with the guiding messages for the week. Also, I would like to share that I have mentioned my details in the description box. So if you would like to make a donation for me to support me in my work and my channel, please feel free to do that. It's an optional, but any help and support is appreciated. Okay. So yes, let's see. Okay. So the first card over here that we have is the card said the fair woman. So over here it says dealing or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray or white hair. So it seems like somebody during this week, a fair woman, will help you in your work, will be probably there to support you, will give you some kind of assistance. So just be open to receiving communication from this person, from this female. Okay, and the second card over here is broom. It says new home, new attitude. So over here the message is about using the broom, removing all the negativities and removing all the negative attitudes, thoughts, everything, because it's time to have a new place to stay. So some of you probably are moving in a new home during this week, and some of you are probably joining a new job. So it's kind of advice to you that you go in with a new attitude over here. Do not take your old attitude with you. It's when we talk about new attitude, we talk about some new changes. It's about being open to different people's open to different perspectives. So you're being guided that if you have a new opportunity, some of you may even be applying for a new job during this week, and for them the guidance is that when you apply for a job, do that with a very open mind, and do not restrict yourself to what streams or what area of line or verticals that you have already been working on, and be open to seeking help from different types of people. There is a possibility that you will be offered a job opportunity, or you will be recommended by this fair lady, like in the first card. So some of you are moving to new home. It could be a physical location, it could be change of home from one city to another, or from one state or country to another. So just do that with a positive attitude is what I'm getting over here. Okay, the third card over here is wine. It says seek out information that will help you. So if you see that there is somebody who's trying to give you some information or is volunteering help, especially with the fair women card over here, so you are guided that you should uh, seek out more information. So when you're getting some information in the first instance, what usually happens is you might feel shy or hesitant to ask for more information. So over here you are being guided and being suggested that you must ask questions if something has come up in your mind. Don't feel shy, don't hesitate, and don't think you will offend anybody. There is no wrong question, and it's best to have a question answered than walking away from a conversation and replaying that same thought or question in your mind. So it's best that you get the answers and get the information. If need be, do some extra research work online. Talk to people around you, talk to your friends, talk to your colleagues, old colleagues, and get the information. Then the next card over here is Forest. It says muddled, unclear thinking. So it says that when we're talking about the information in the previous card, it says that you might find yourself in a situation where you are not thinking clearly, and that is why you are being asked to seek more information. And when you seek information, make sure you seek this information with a positive attitude and not in a way that you're trying to hurt somebody, or you're just trying to use your position of power when you're speaking to anybody. Yeah. And let's see what's another card. October. Wow. We are just talking about this reading, which is towards the end of the month September, and the next month is October, and the angels have sent us the card October over here. So this is a signal that some of you may be moving in a new home. You may be finding yourself in a new office, or probably applying for a new job in the month of October. So over here the October card says, and you will see these beautiful leaves on this card. So it's about changes. So October is like autumn over here in India, and we're talking about leaves falling off, so that old is shedding. So leave the old, and you are now putting in some new thoughts, new efforts to build something for yourself in the month of October. So it's about letting go of the old and opening the doors for the new. So that's the reason it really coincides with the information on the broom card, which says new home, new attitude. So it's time for you to let go of your old way of corresponding with people, old way of communicating with people, or let go of your old habits, because they will not serve you, or they will probably create confusion in your conversations with people around you. So it's important that you develop a new style of communication, and probably just change yourself a little bit in a good term. Be more positive over here. Try not to keep yourself tangled in situations. Some people have this habit of being intertwined in a situation, and they don't mind being lost in a circumstance or a situation or a conversation. I think that's exactly what the cards are saying over here is, find yourself untangling the cords that have been tangled for some time. Untangle them so that you open the knots, you clear the information, you clear the air with the people around you. You have a very clear thinking, and you are no longer muddled up. So that's what the Forest card is saying over here. So the next deck I'm going to use is going to be the Soul Trees card over here. So let's see what are the guiding messages. Okay, the first card is Emerging. So over here the angels are saying that there is a possibility of new home, a possibility of new home emerging in your life, moving places, moving jobs, and you're emerging as a new person. So we were talking about October over here, the next month, where you see yourself moving into new situations. Things are changing around you, and you are emerging as a whole complete new person. So when you look at this card over here, which is very beautiful pink color over here, it brings this energy of passion to me over here. So you're being guided to use all your passion to put into whatever new that you're entering, be it put in all the passion of decorating your new home, new place, and put in that passion of finding the right job for yourself, something that makes you feel happy. um, it's probably the idea over here is you're being guided not to compromise. You may have to wait longer, but how about you emerge as a person that you have always wanted to do, emerge as a person in a field, in the area that you have always wanted to be. So over here you're being guided that this will happen, but just give it some time, be patient. Okay, so be patient and seek out more information. And if you have this fair lady or fair woman in around you, and you have been hesitant to speak to this person for any reason, this card is a nudge telling you that it's time for you to initiate a conversation, because there is a possibility that you might get some new information and some kind of help, or some kind of a teaching that can actually help you. So you'll have to understand that this reading that I'm doing is meant for the collective. So just take what resonates with you and leave out what does not resonate with you. I also wanted to say that though I'm saying this reading is for the week of 20th September to 26th September, but if you find yourself seeing this video at another time which is not in the same week, that's perfectly fine, because if you have found yourself opening this video, this possibly means that there is some guiding messages for you in this reading irrespective of the date. So do not concentrate on the date over here, but in fact concentrate more on the messages and the ones that they resonate with you. Not all the messages in this reading will resonate, so it's fine. Don't try to fit it for yourself forcefully. Just accept it. Accept what makes sense and just leave out the rest. The next card over here is assurance. And over here the angels are saying that they are assuring you for a lot of positive changes that are about to enter in your life. This card is directly under the broom card, which talks about new home and a new attitude. So over here the angels are saying that they're assuring you that they are watching you, the universe is watching you, and the universe is actually working with you, helping you to find a new home, a new job, helping you change yourself and helping you improve yourself to become a better person. On the assurance card over here, I see this full moon. So it appears that, you know, all that you have, all the thoughts that you are going to put into this week, which has been starting very closely from a new moon. So all that wish list that you have released to the universe in any form, maybe in writing or just speaking to the universe, saying this is what you desire. So it's saying there is a possibility that you will start seeing some results during the next full moon, and of course better results in the month of October over here. And this card over here, if you see a little closely, again there is pink leaves over here. So this pink over here is probably telling you to take care of yourself while you are working on finding yourself a new job, or you're changing jobs, or you're working to find a new home. So there is a possibility that you might feel frustrated at some point of time, or you might feel tired. So the message is, don't exhaust yourself, and don't forget to take care of yourself. Self-love. Don't forget to take care of what messages your body is giving to you. So if it says you need to rest, make sure that you draw a line and take some rest and prepare yourself for the next day. So just listen to your body and make sure that you don't involve yourself in thoughts of fears, or allow the emotions of fear or negative emotions like anxiousness, being stressed out, actually overpower you and your mind and your body. So make sure that you are kind to yourself and you are gentle to yourself. Okay. So as you are also, when we talk about the assurance card over here, next to the emerging card, the message is, you know, you're emerging as a whole new person in the month of, you're starting now while you progress in the month of October. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself and you are not, you know, being harsh to yourself. You're not overexerting yourself, and you are involving yourself in activities of self-love. So soak yourself in bath, use essential oils to calm yourself. And the card also says that it's an assurance from the universe, from your guardian angels, that while you are emerging yourself as a new person, while you're making the necessary changes that you need to do within yourself and around yourself, be rest assured that you are being watched over and being taken care and being protected by the universe. And the universe is supporting you in your journey, and don't feel that you are alone. So there is a possibility when you feel when you have these negative thoughts, and that is why this assurance card is saying that you are not alone, and know that you're being looked after. So just don't give up, don't lose the trust or faith or hope that you have in the universe and people around you. Okay, the next card over here is purpose. Okay, so over here you are being told that it's right next to the wine card over here. So it's saying that when you are seeking out information, so wine talks about seeking out information that will help you, and it says purpose. So you're being guided to focus on your purpose. Like, don't let situations and people around you distract you from what you are trying to seek information from. So it's important for you to be very focused on the purpose of the information that you're trying to seek from people around you. So what usually happens is when you are communicating with people, it's very obvious for you to derail yourself from the topic, or just during a conversation people might derail you from the conversation because they get too involved in the conversations, and they are sharing their experiences, and the conversation progresses from there. So you're being guided to focus on the purpose of the conversation that you're having, focus on the information that you're trying to seek, and understand first of all what is the purpose and why you're seeking the information. So even before you start the process of seeking information from the people around you, from the universe, from yourself, you start doing research work. Ask yourself, what is the purpose? Is there a purpose to this situation? Is there a purpose that why you are spending all this time of yours going around getting information? Is there a purpose? Will it help you in any way? Will it help you progress in any way? Will it help you to have a clear thinking, or probably distract you and put you in a situation where your thinking has been confused with a lot of information, and you don't know what is useful and what you need to just leave out. So it's important that you focus on the purpose. Don't let situations distract you, because it seems like some situations, some people around you will distract you from your purpose. So it's very important for you to be grounded. So when we talk about the forest card, it talks about nature. So you're being guided to focus on your purpose and make sure you're grounded, and you do not let people or your own self or any other external factor distract you from what you are doing and how you're progressing. Oh, beautiful. The next card over here is communication. So we've been talking about communications in the first few cards over here, and we're talking about seeking out information. So communication card has come out like emphasizing that make sure your communications during the week is very clear and precise, and it has a purpose for which you are you're communicating. You have to have a purpose when you communicate, so that to ensure that you are actually talking sense and you are making an impression in front of the person whom you are conversing with. Communication probably plays a very important role, because we've just been talking about you applying for a new job opportunity during this week, or probably you've taken up a new job opportunity and you're beginning your new job during this week. So make sure that your communications are very, very open and honest and truthful, and you're really communicating. So if you are one of those people who are very shy and introvert, so this communication card is an encouragement to you to change your attitude and try and force yourself to come out of the comfort zone and try and communicate with people around you. The communication card is right below the forest card over here, so it's saying that it's the forest card says muddled and unclear thinking. So over here you're being guided to have your communications in a very channeled way and in a very with a a thought process, like put in some thoughts before you start communicating. Make sure your communication is clear, that which also means that make sure your thinking is clear, only then you will be able to communicate clearly. So it's saying that don't involve yourself in any kind of gossips. Don't communicate and say bad things about anybody. It's best to not say anything than to say something not very good about anyone around you. Don't get into backstabbing and backbiting or anything of that sort. It's best to just leave that away. So that is the new attitude. So if you've been doing that in the past, you've been told to focus on the positive situations, and it's best that withhold the information when it is not really important to communicate. So make sure your communications are very well researched and thought of before you actually give out any kind of information to people around you. Yeah. So it seems like the communication card is also going to be bringing a message about your communication skills and what you communicate, with whom you communicate in the month of October as well, because that will really be a long lasting impression that you have on people around you. So make sure you are wise in your communication. Okay, I'll take out one more card from this deck. This card over here about the communication also says that you probably have to initiate a conversation with this lady, this fair woman over here. So it's, if you have been hesitant or shy, just come out of your comfort zone, go out, talk. It could be for some people that you like somebody from a distance, but you have been shy and hesitant to even have a conversation, let alone date somebody. So communication is saying that start your communication, see how you both feel with each other in each other's company, and see if you feel that there is an opportunity for you to go on a date with this person, with this lady. But I strongly feel that this fair woman plays an important role for people who are seeking job opportunities or in the process of joining a new job. Okay, there's too many cards. I just want one more card over here. Okay, I'll just pick up the first card, and it says heal heart and spirit. It's a very beautiful card over here, and it's right under the October card over here. So you are being guided to work on your process of healing yourself, especially healing your heart and your spirit. So this week we are talking about you moving into new home, new job opportunities, new places, new country, new city. So there is a possibility that you are not very happy, not happy in the sense because you have to leave your old friends. You're parting away from this home where you have been living for a few weeks or even months, years, and now you have to have a change of place, and there is a lot of memories that are linked to this new home, and you feel sad. So over here it's saying, the card is saying that you need to heal yourself from this partition or this separation that you're experiencing from the physical space that you are experiencing, and you're moving on to another new space. The healing heart and spirit also is a message about you being separated from a situation, from people around you, and you're emerging out of that situation. So when any kind of separation really brings in sadness and brings in pain, which is natural. So it is important for you to experience and accept and acknowledge the feelings that you're experiencing, because only when you are able to accept and acknowledge the emotions that you're experiencing, you are able to actually then work upon healing yourself, and then you work upon um, probably communicating this with people around you and finding a way to heal yourself, and emerging as a new person and emerging as a more stronger person out on this journey of yours. So from this week till until October, you're being guided that you must work upon healing yourself, and especially your heart space. Work on balancing your heart chakra. There is a possibility that somebody around you may need healing because they're experiencing situations which has been difficult for them and painful for them, and they are healing their heart from those situations. So the card says that you will need to make sure that you spend some time supporting this person who needs your company. If you don't find yourself in this situation in this week, just keep yourself open in the month of October, because there is a possibility that somebody could be a fair woman or could be a friend of yours who calls you up and talks to you in the month of October, and they talk about some pain, some issues that they may be experiencing, and you will need to give them some of your time to heal them and to listen to them. So make sure your cup is full. That means you are meditating, and make sure you are detoxifying yourself of any kind of negativity that you would be experiencing in your daily routine, and make sure you cleanse yourself, so that only when your glass is full you are able to actually help people around you. And during this healing process, it says that you will need to communicate with people, with this person, very openly, and do not withhold any kind of information, and make sure that you are with this person completely 100% when you are there in their presence. Or if you're talking to them on the phone, make sure you are not involved and you are not busy in doing something at the same time. So don't do multitasking. It's more about making sure that you are communicating with this person and giving your 100% to this person while you are helping them have a conversation with you and helping them in this healing process. Okay, so the next deck I'm using is the Life Design cards. Okay, over here the first card is Seek Your Inner Wisdom. So the card over here says that when you are emerging yourself as a new person, and you are coming out to be a new person because you're making some changes in your routine, in your lifestyle, in your thought process, probably introducing meditation and yoga in your routine, anything that you are doing to make yourself make some changes in yourself and routine to emerge as a better person and to raise your vibrations, you are being guided to seek your inner wisdom, which means they are saying that don't forget to listen to your intuition, to the gut feeling. So if you feel that something is right for you but people around you may not support you and they're not giving that assurance that you need, that's perfectly fine, because your intuition is your assurance from over here. Your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge is your assurance that you are on the right path, and what you feel is the best for you. Just go with the flow and follow your intuition. Over here, the Seek Your Inner Wisdom card is also linked with the Purpose card, that you know within you what is your purpose. And it's important for you to follow your intuition, follow your heart, and go on the purpose, go on the path that you believe in, even if you are receiving little or no support, because you will really merge out to be a better person and find yourself in better circumstances. But make sure that along with your inner wisdom, you must follow the inner wisdom, which is like acknowledge your intuition and gut feeling, and at the same time continue to do some research work, because it seems like you've got a thought, but just don't blindly follow it. But it's important for you to do some research work, get more information, and then act upon the guidance that you have received. So you need to do some research work is what I'm getting over here. The Seek Your Inner Wisdom card is just right next to the after the Heal Heart and Spirit. So it seems like, when you're healing yourself, you must listen to your intuition. You must listen to the gut feeling that you're receiving, or the information or guidance you're receiving from your higher self, because that will be a part of your healing process, and it will help you to come terms to a condition, come terms to a situation, or even a conversation that you've recently had. When I am looking at this card, the beautiful red color lipstick on this card is actually catching my attention. So over here, you are being guided to make sure that you are well dressed, and make sure that you spend some time in dressing up wherever you are going. Just don't go with that same casual attitude or the same casual look that you have been doing for months and years. And that is what, again, the new attitude card is talking over here. Okay, so the next card over here is Utilize and Value the Edges. So over here, if you see the imagery on the card, it says very clearly, you will see that there are rocks over here, and they are on, they don't have a definite shape, but they are of different shapes, but they're all sitting together. So over here, you're being told that don't try to fit yourself in a situation forcefully. Don't try to please people around you just to feel accepted. In fact, allow people around you to see you as your true self, so that they know you as a person and they love you for the person you are. So it's a very beautiful message over here, because you are emerging out, and you are probably moving out of your comfort zone as well, and you are trying to change yourself, and you're trying to make some changes in your life, make some changes in your routine. So it's important that you don't force yourself to just be accepted as a part of the group, just because you feel that the group is intelligent, or they are very popular and you want to be popular. So don't do that. I feel this energy of a teenager right now. So that is what they are trying to tell you, that don't try to fit yourself in a place where you don't think you belong to. And at the same time, if you want to fit yourself in such a place, make sure that you don't change yourself, and let people know you for the person you are. It's a very, very beautiful message. So the first card over here before from this deck, Seek Your Inner Wisdom, is actually number 7, and the second card, Utilize and Value the Edges, is number 5. So I see a lot of changes and transformation happening for people, and this is like an assurance that you are on the right path. So 5 is talking about changes, and it is talking about transformations that we already know through this reading right from the beginning of the cards, and it is just a reiteration. So the angels are telling you that you are going through certain changes. So be open to these changes, because you will emerge out to be a better person, and you will emerge out to see beautiful opportunities that you may not have thought about. And the 7 card is saying that, number 7 is about knowing that you're on the right path. Just follow your intuition, follow the guidance that you're receiving from your higher self, and trust it, and move forward. I see a lot of positive messages over here. It's just all about being open to the information that you are receiving, trusting, and making sure your thinking is clear. The October card has brought in some beautiful guidance about how things are going to develop and move forward at a higher pace in the month of October. And the next card over here is Integrate rather than segregate. It's a nice message, because we just spoke about how you are trying to fit yourself in a place that you may feel that you don't belong, and that is why you're trying to even change yourself as a person, or trying to be somebody who is liked by the group that you wish to be a part of. And the card over here, Integrate and Segregate, is a message saying that yes, integrate yourself, be a part of the group, and it's nothing bad to be a part of a popular group, but remember that you're being your true self. You're not losing yourself just to please people around you, and you're not losing yourself just to be a part of that group of yours. You don't segregate yourself just because you are different, because remember, opposites attract each other. And let people know you so that they love you, they appreciate you, they enjoy your company for the person you are, for the wisdom that you bring to them, and for the assurance that you bring to them in different ways. So the cards are saying that integrate yourself, don't segregate just because you find yourself being different from the rest of the group. So you will enjoy the company of these people, but just make sure that you're grounded and you don't keep yourself involved in negative habits, especially about gossiping. I'm getting over here. Just be careful. And the fourth card over here is determine what's going to help you. So the message over here is saying that you are moving ahead, and you're moving ahead in life, making necessary changes, you're growing yourself. But you have to understand that you have to know, you have to identify what is going to help you in your journey, where do you want to go. So this card is actually a reiteration of this purpose card, that remember, you should not forget your purpose, and don't distract yourself, and don't let people around you distract yourself from your purpose. And this is just a confirmation through this card over here. So over here in the card you see a ladder over here, so it seems like you are walking towards new opportunities and new beginnings in your life. So be determined when you're climbing the ladder. Do not let negative thoughts or negative people or any situation or people distract you from where you are climbing, but make sure that you are grounded over here. Okay, so I'm going to pick out one last card from this deck. Okay, and the card is produce no waste. This card has a lot of colors over here, so I feel that you're being told that there's a lot of happiness and joy coming towards you, and there's a lot of different type of people that you will meet in your journey beginning this week. And produce no waste over here says that it's important for you to don't produce any kind of negativity, any kind of jealousy. Do not give air to any kind of jealousy that people are already experiencing, and don't just give air to that because it's not worth it. So don't try and contribute your energy into negative habits. So make sure that you have been very focused on changing yourself as a person, changing your own habits as well. So just be mindful of the energy, and make sure that the lower vibrations or people with lower vibrations do not pull you down, and remain grounded over here. If you see over here, it's interesting to see that both the October card and this card produce no waste has the same leaves. So it's again referring to autumn over here, and there are changes and there's more new beginnings coming in for you during this month of October. So buckle up and start making the changes you need to make in your life, so that you actually transform yourself and you are emerging as a new person slowly and gradually, starting from this week under the month of October. But you also have to remember that the transformation process, the process of growth never ends, and make sure that you are open to this transformation and growth as a process, as a long-term process, and not a short-term process. Okay, I'm going to just pick out one card over here before I close the reading, and we have this card as Carriage, a journey either physical or mental. So this is just a reiteration of the emerging card and the other cards, the messages the other cards have brought in, that you are on a new journey, be it physically, that is, you're probably moving to a new home that we're talking about. This card over here talks about new home. So you are either on a physical journey to go to a new place. It could be either because of job or just because you've decided to change, have a change of place, or probably it's you returning back to your home country or your home city as well. So which is like you're going back to your old home, but it is still going to be a new home because you are going back after such a long time, and you will be having and making new memories, and you probably would also be decorating your home in a completely new different way. So over here, the card is a reiteration that you are on a physical journey or on a mental journey, because we're talking about you emerging as a new person. You're emerging out as a better person. You're working on yourself over here, and making sure that you have a purpose when in every situation of your life. Over here, you have a purpose. You are making sure that you are on the purpose, and you don't let people distract you in their communications, or they don't let you confuse you. Make sure you are thinking correctly. So you are on a journey, and make sure that you are more balanced, more grounded. You have a very clear thinking and a clear vision of what you want, what you wish to progress. The carriage card really brings a lot of movement over here. If you see this circle, or this is like a wheel over here, and the wheel is moving. So you are going to be moving, and you are going to be moving on a physical level. You're probably going to be moving on a mental level or on a spiritual level. I hope you all have enjoyed this reading, and this reading has resonated with you and brought you guiding messages for this week. Please don't forget to share, the video if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you so much, and wishing you all the very best, and wishing you a blessed week. Bye bye.